What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 149 of the Ruhl Show. Today's been kind of a weird day. All I've really done so far is edit the episode from yesterday, which is currently exporting. So we haven't really done much. Joey and Justin are at Target right now. I'm not sure what Tori's up to, but Hunter's still away for the weekend, and I'm not sure what Hulu's up to. But today, I wanted to talk to you guys about ambition. But before I do, I want to get outside, so let's go. So before I tell you guys my definition of ambition and tell you my story, what are you guys up to?
We are watching SNL.
Yeah.
The day after.
Avery, do you have any ambition to be on SNL?
Have you met her?
Maybe one day? You know, just
Yeah,
maybe.
Maybe.
Well, I hope you guys are doing well.
We are.
Let's get back to SNL.
Have a good day. Bye, Jack.
See you guys. Ambition, ambition, ambition. So to me, what ambition means is my desire, my want. What do I desire? That's basically ambition, and how hard you're willing to work for it. So me, I have a huge ambition. I have a lot of things I want to do in life. I want my legacy to be great. There's a lot of things I want to do, and you know, there's a lot of desires. And so to tell you how I got such a big ambition, I gotta start small. And what I mean by start small is I gotta start from the beginning. So I got my first job when I was 14 years old. I was looking for any kind of work I could, and I knew that I had a couple friends who were baggers at a local grocery store called Oregon Dairy. I was like, oh, like I want to be a bagger there, like I could get some money. It's somewhat near my house. It was only like a 15-minute drive. So when I turned 14, I applied to work at the corn maze that Oregon Dairy had. So I started working at the corn maze. I went through October, September, and November, and then I got hired in December to work at Oregon Dairy as a bagger. Eventually I went from bagger to cashier. Cashier's kind of where I hit my peak, but my ambition was to do more. I didn't just want to be a cashier. I kind of hit my limit where I was getting paid like $8 an hour. It wasn't very much, and there was just so much more I wanted to do. I wasn't moving very fast. And so with my ambition, I decided to leave Oregon Dairy and go to Nike. Nike was great for me. I absolutely loved Nike. My second year there, I ended up winning Employee of the Year, and it was one of the biggest things like I've ever done in my life, like win Employee of the Year against 100 other employees, that kind of thing. But when I turned 17 or 18, I kind of just hit another plateau where I wasn't learning anything. I'd kind of reached my peak performance at Nike. So I felt like I wasn't really learning anything at Nike, and that's when I decided to quit. I left so that I could work on my artistic portfolio, but really I was working on whatever I could to get better as a filmmaker and get better as an artist, because I really wanted to get into Chapman. That was one of my next ambitions, to get into Chapman. And so right now I'm at Chapman, I'm 19, and I'm learning as much as I can. I'm working on as many different things as I can. I'm doing the Ruhl Show every day, and I'm basically just working towards my ambition. I have a lot of wants. I want to take care of my family when I'm older. I want to take care of my parents' home. I want to give my dad a car and my mom a huge garden. Like that kind of stuff where I don't really care to have fancy cars. I don't want to drive a Lamborghini. I just want to be able to afford things and not be in debt and to give gifts to my family. I hate going to Christmas and not being able to give gifts to my family. It's one of the worst things because they give me gifts and I'm like, oh, like I wish I could give you something, but I have 2 Band-Aids in my wallet and nothing more. And so it bothers the crap out of me that sometimes I have to ask my parents for money. You know how much that bothers me to have to ask for money? It kills me because every time I do that, I'm like, I should be able to afford this. I should be working harder. And so the biggest thing I've learned is that my actions need to map to my ambition. Everything I'm working towards should map to where I want to be. And if your actions are not mapping to your ambition, then you need to have a self-check. If you've ever heard that phrase, check yourself before you wreck yourself, that's how this comes into play. So if your ambition is up here, and it's at the top of this mountain of everything that you want to be a billionaire, you want to own your own business, you want to have a great family, if that's your ambition, but your work ethic sucks and it's down here, at some point you're gonna realize that you need to either work harder or lower your ambitions to get what you want. And I don't think you should ever sacrifice your ambitions. If you want something, go and get it. Work hard enough for it. Understand that you're gonna have to go through a lot of time to get to what you want, but if you want it badly enough, nothing can stop you. So that's my biggest piece of advice for you guys right now. If your ambition's huge, if you wanna be in that 1%, the people who have it all, understand that if you have a great ambition, that's awesome. That is amazing. Hold on to that ambition, but understand that it takes a lot of work to get there, and it takes a lot of time. My ambition is to be the greatest television writing production major that has ever gone to Chapman. The Duffer Brothers, I want them to be the second name that comes up when people talk about Chapman University. And whoa, that's big. But understand that I'm working towards that. My actions are mapping towards that right now. Although I'm at less than 500 subscribers right now, It's gonna take time, I understand that. But with a little bit of talent, dedication, hard work, and a great ambition, I'm gonna be able to achieve it. And I'm calling it right now, that as long as it's in God's plan for me, if His plan for my life is to be at that top, is to be at my ambition, then it's gonna happen, which is actually really, really cool. The important thing is to keep God at the center of it though. Because you can be the greatest filmmaker in the world, but if you're an awful person, then where is that gonna get you in life? And where's that gonna get you after you die? So, it's just super important to know your ambition and know that if you want great things, you gotta put in the work. And it's gonna take time. My goals for the Jack Ruhl show, they're gonna take time, but I have 4 years to make a video every single day, so I'm feeling good about that. But ambition is huge. I love talking about ambition with people. I love talking about it with anyone, even in the comments. There's a lot of things that come along with the term ambition. There's a lot of people who talk about success and what you want in life and achievements and accomplishments, but understand that everyone's ambitions are different. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, that's the greatest thing in the world. I wouldn't be who I am without my mom. And so the person who wants to be the richest person in the world, that ambition is just as great as having an ambition to work 9 to 5. Different ambitions require different work ethics, but understand that we're all humans. We all have our ambitions, and we all need to work together and help each other succeed. That's what my goal is for this Jack Ruhl show. I want to help everyone who watches this succeed, even the people that dislike. I want to help you guys win too. Alright, well I'm gonna go skateboard around a little bit, see what the campus looks like right now. Looks like campus is pretty empty right now. I like it. Of course, if I come to talk about ambition, I can't forget this. In front of Dodge, we have 3 stars. 3 people have stars on this walk of fame. Bob Einstein, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Ruhl. And eventually, maybe me. But that's just a little taste of why I work so hard. Okay, big ambition, you gotta have big work ethic. Part of the reason why I work so hard is that, like, I'm at Dodge, I'm at Chapman. I've been given such a great opportunity to make a name for myself in the industry here at Chapman. So why wouldn't I work as hard as I can to reach my goals and to reach my ambition? I just think with such a great school as Dodge, why would I ever want to waste that? Why wouldn't I spend every single minute that I am a student here at Chapman working as hard as I can to make the most of it, you know? Something I've always been is a big dreamer. I like to dream big. And I think how cool would it be if eventually I had my own poster right here, the Jack Ruhl show poster, season 4, season finale, something like that. That Chapman loved the Jack Ruhl show so much that they would put my show or my face right here. I think that'd be so cool. Not that that's like the biggest thing in life, not that it's the reason I'm doing this, but I think with a big enough dream, things like this can happen. And it might seem a little cocky, but I think you have to be confident in yourself. If you're not confident in what you could do, then you won't get anything done. I have no clue if I'll be able to pull off 4 years of doing the Jack Ruhl show. I don't know if I take it one day at a time, something like that might happen. I don't know, but if I keep working hard, I'm sure something will happen. I don't know, I just think with a school as great as Chapman is, as beautiful as Chapman is, with all the resources it has, why would I, personally, ever spend a single second getting drunk or getting high when I could use that to maximize my efficiency and maximize my productivity here at Chapman? Other people, I don't really care what anyone else does. They can spend their time however they want. But with my ambition, why would I ever waste my time here? Chapman's such a great school, Dodge has so many resources. So why wouldn't I use every second I can to build the life that I want to have here at Chapman? Kind of just goes to say, if you want a lot, you gotta work a lot. Well, that's my little talk about ambition. I hope you guys got some value out of it. Hope you got to know a little bit more about me. I feel like that's the whole thing about this episode, just lets you know more about why I do what I do. I love sharing about that. Why do I do what I do? And why am I so ambitious? I know I'm a little crazy sometimes, but I hope this helps make sense of it. Well, that is all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your big dreams are, and I'll make sure to talk to you guys about them and see if I can encourage you in any way. So, thank you guys for watching, and as always, be awesome. Not sure who that person is, but I certainly hope they're enjoying the sunset.